All right. Good evening, everyone. Nice to meet you all over this exclusive Zoom call. My name is Pam Lev. We're meeting for the very first time. Please allow me to introduce myself so we're not strangers. Before this industry, I had just graduated from an art college. I was working multiple retail jobs, babysitting at night to make ends meet. My mom's a single mother. I'm the oldest of four, so therefore I have a lot of responsibility to be very successful in life. And fortune came my way when I had the opportunity to meet my very first multi-millionaire mentor. But before I bring him up to share with you why we're all so excited about our call tonight, we're going to bring up a quick video to go over what we're expanding here in North America. So just know that if whoever invited you onto tonight's call, whether it be a family member or friend, you're very, very lucky. This is an exclusive call since we are in our pre-launch season. So let's go ahead and bring up this video and I'll be right back.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be ahead of the technology curve, to be part of the shift? Instead of watching from the sidelines, to actually know what's next instead of just wondering? Now think about if you could participate in and earn money off of the technology of the future today. Well, now's your chance. Welcome to GPS. I'm Danny Bay, chairman and co-founder of this innovative company. We're transforming the way people communicate, learn, grow, and experience life through our groundbreaking VR and AR technology. GPS offers the world's best all-in-one VR headset Pico G2 that delivers an unparalleled experience. Think VR and AR are just for gamers? Think again. We partnered with VRLU to bring you the world's first VR personal development and entertainment content platform that takes you beyond your imagination and puts you inside the action with the most respected, sought-after industry experts. Imagine making dinner in the kitchen with America's hottest chef, learning to shoot a basket side-by-side legendary athletes, not just watching a concert, but actually experiencing it with all your senses. GPS is making it all possible and more. The VR industry is already worth over $27 billion and is well on its way to being worth over $800 billion in the next 5 years alone. Remember when cell phones were for the rich and famous and people were shopping in-line, not online? Now we can't imagine our lives without these things. That's the future of VR, with millions of homes already using this technology and millions more waiting to try it. And businesses are getting in on the action too, with major retailers already using VR to train and onboard employees and to give customers an opportunity to experience before purchasing. It's not a question of if, it's simply a matter of when. And through the innovative yet proven GPS business model, we are empowering people just like you to build a business, be your own boss, become a leader in a new commerce that's growing at a rate of 30 times over. By simply sharing this incredible technology, you're positioned to earn income right now off the future of how people live, work, and play. With GPS, that's not virtual reality, it's just reality. And it's yours to experience. Get ready to upgrade your reality.
All right, I'm so excited, ladies and gentlemen, because I believe that this business is the future. And we all know that when it comes to business, timing is everything. And there's no better time than right now to get involved into an industry like this before everyone knows what it is all about. And now I have the chance and the honor and the privilege of bringing up a gentleman that this industry highly respects. He's just an absolute, incredible, powerful leader. Not only is he the definition of what a leader is, he's an effective communicator. His work ethic is absolutely incredible. He always puts the vision first, team second, and himself last, therefore making him a servant leader, constantly producing so many leaders internationally. His success has been documented in Success from Home magazine over and over again. I feel so privileged to not be able to call him my personal mentor, but a loyal, true friend. So with that being said, please help me welcome onto tonight's exclusive Zoom call, Mr. Michael On.
Miss Pam Lay, thank you so much for those kind words. It's such an amazing time. I feel so honored I could call you a friend and a business partner as well. true millennial, top producer in this industry, and anyone having an opportunity to work with her is beyond blessed. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate we could be in GPS together. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm beyond excited to be on this call tonight. If you've been invited to the Zoom call, whether you're in the islands of Hawaii just afternoon or it's the evening in the East Coast, just understand you're beyond blessed. This company, GPS, was just in pre-launch just 2 days ago, 3 days ago now, on April 27 to the United States. This company is a company that started in the first quarter of 2020 by a visionary and a gentleman who has literally broken every single record in this industry, our chairman, Danny Bay, who founded this company. And the unique part about GPS is we first started here, but launched the country of South Korea. After having almost 20,000 influencers get involved in the first quarter and preparing for the United States launch, recently is when we got into pre-launch mode, and for the next 30 days, aggressively looking for leaders that want to help us expand this to every city, every county, every state, all across US. One thing I know about business is all about timing. And I was fortunate enough to get involved in this industry 15 plus years ago when I was at the age of 20 years young. See, I grew up in Southern California, in Orange County, California. And growing up here, I was always taught to go to school, get good grades, and I have to go to college to be successful. Only reason why I was going to school at the time was I had a single mother who pretty much threatened me, if I don't go to school, I am dead. Anyone have parents like that growing up, right? But unfortunately, I was the guy that hated studying. I only went to just make her proud. So my last job while going to school was working at Disneyland, scooping ice cream for $8 an hour at age 20. Didn't have success, wasn't even thinking about my future until pretty much life happened where my single mother lost her business and was just days away from filing bankruptcy. And that's when fortune came my way, where I met a complete stranger who showed me this concept of being in business for yourself but never by yourself. How you could build a business online and be able to create leverage income. And here's what I was taught, that working hard in life is very important, but you need to find out how to work smart and be able to be in a company or business with the right leadership, with the right mentorship, and most importantly, a system. And because I got involved in this industry in my 20s, I was blessed enough to go from Disneyland making $8 an hour to earning a fortune in this concept just because of the leadership, timing, and the business I was involved in. But last week, I decided to talk to Mr. Danny Bay, understanding the timing of this company, and become one of the first few influencers to get involved in the US, because I knew working with him and the technology behind what we're working on is gonna be so big that everyone needs to be a part of. So I'm excited to share with you guys what we have going on. I'm gonna share with you our business plan and how you can position yourself with GPS at the greatest time, at the very beginning, before we even launch this company in the next 30 days. So looking at the first slide, this is just a disclaimer that in business, you're not guaranteed to earn any money unless you do the work. It's just like any gym. You don't get fit by just getting a gym membership. You got to work out. It's the same thing in GPS, but every one of you, because of timing, will be positioned very, very well. So just like the video talked about, what's the technology behind GPS that we're taking advantage of? Virtual reality and augmented reality. One thing we can all agree is whether you understand what VR is today or not, this is something every household over the next few years is gonna have. It's kind of like this 10, 15, 20 years ago for the super young millennials and Generation Z. You might not know it, but there was once upon a time where everybody had pagers. And can we agree, eventually, everybody had a cell phone and fortunes were able to be made through that shift. And here's what's exciting. Over the next 5 years, every expert is saying the VR industry is going to grow 30 times. It's a $27 billion market going to over $800 billion in 5 years. Anytime there's that much growth, there's going to be fortunes they be able to be made by the right people who are entrepreneurs who understand timing of what's going on. What is AR? You take a look at that picture of the shoes and the iPhone. That's not actually the shoes that person is wearing. See, AR is kind of like Pokemon Go. You remember a few years ago when the Pokemon app came and everyone started playing it, car accidents happened, people were jacked out of their mind. It's because that technology is going to give people a chance to literally try on their favorite shoes without going to the mall. We'll be able to try on their favorite sunglass, watch, certain clothes just through an app through their phone. And that's one of the technology GPS is going to take advantage of. So just these two industries alone, there's too much money to be made. But what else is GPS doing? We're getting involved in the e-learning industry. See, the last 15 years, I was taught that personal development comes before the fortune. And I spend tens of thousands of dollars getting personal development from the best of the best on audios, driving to different places, purchasing stuff online, watching stuff like, Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, and there's so many classes all over online. But here's what's exciting about that industry. It's gonna almost double in the next few years, and it's only gonna get better. And with GPS, we're gonna give you an opportunity to go out there and market a product where we're bringing e-learning into VR concept. We'll talk about that further in a little bit more. E-commerce industry ain't slowing down. Obviously, with what's going on in the pandemic, with obviously coronavirus worldwide, one thing we can agree is people shop more online using Amazon and different websites to make purchases. Right now, the industry is $3.5 trillion, and it's going to grow to $7 trillion. Again, double in the next 5 years. So taking advantage of those industries, GPS is positioned right at the very beginning of fortunes about to be made. But who else are participants on this industry? I don't need to convince anybody in this call that Facebook is a pretty big company. Most of us use it. Google, Apple. See, these companies understand timing, and they're already positioned in the VR industry as well. So here's what's exciting about GPS. We decided to partner up with a company called Pico. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with this company, in Asia, it's already big. Big time cell phone companies already have partnership with Pico. And in Asia, majority of the people that know VR already know Pico. But here's what we're doing in the United States. We're bringing Pico G2 device to this country in the next 30 days. And every single one of us on this call can be an influencer with GPS, market this Pico device, and be the first ones to pioneer this country in the network marketing industry. We're the only company doing it, but in the next few months, next few years, I guarantee you so many companies are going to jump into it. So Pico 2 device, unbelievable. You put on this goggle. I put it on just a few months ago just to demonstrate it. I couldn't even believe the reaction I had having it on. It is so fun. We're going to show you video clips in our training exactly how this device works. Just know everybody's going to want that device. So what's unique about GPS? See, VRLU, we're going to show you a video, is our partner company, the first virtual reality personal development and e-learning company to come to the United States. See, I want you to imagine being able to learn how to pitch a baseball, or maybe cook from your favorite chef, or maybe learn how to dance, or maybe learn some other languages, or learn how to get in an MMA fight, right? I'm gonna show you a quick video that's gonna explain VRLU a lot better than I can. And pay attention to this video because we are the very first to bring this to the States. Pay attention, we'll be right back into
Welcome to VRLU, the groundbreaking virtual reality app ready to inspire and motivate people all over the world. Step beyond the future and witness a virtual atmosphere unlike anything you've ever seen before. Enjoy an endless amount of entertaining, digital content that pushes the boundaries of reality. VRLU's state-of-the-art platform provides innovative virtual reality content promoting self-growth, education, and positivity through a variety of unique, engaging programming. Video games, cartoons, exclusive digital content, and most importantly, our VRLU experiences. A VRLU experience is a fully immersive online course shot in 3D, 360 virtual reality. These virtual courses are led by industry experts, celebrities, professionals, athletes, and influencers who cover topics that range from photography to cosplay, from sake to fitness, all the way to mixed martial arts. Imagine standing inside the octagon, training with a professional MMA fighter. Watch a professional BMX rider do a backflip over your head, then teach you how to do it yourself. Learn about the history of sake as you socialize and taste with a certified sake specialist. Or witness an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the creative process of various influential artists. With these experiences, VRLU is revolutionizing personal growth, creating intimate but positive conversations touching on perseverance, personal growth, financial success, life coaching, activism, and more. VRLU is changing the future, inspiring and motivating people all over the world. The future is here. Are you ready? Welcome to VRLU.
And here's what's exciting, ladies and gentlemen. This company is going to continue to add contents. This company is going to continue to add more stuff to it that every one of us are taking a look at this right now at the very beginning before we even officially launch all the products in this company here to the United States. So if you ever wanted to partner up with a company at the very beginning, truly ground floor, but over the next 5 years, taking advantage of industries that are going from $3.5 to $7 trillion. Industries that's going from $30 billion to $800 billion. You're taking a look at the greatest company that's coming here right now to the US. So how do you take advantage and partner up with GPS and become one of the influencers, but most importantly, position yourself at the very top of this organization before we officially launch? Well, you need to get started and become an influencer. See, this contents right here alone will be $99 a month for people to get started. But what's exciting is for each and every single one of you to become an influencer, it only costs $99 just to enroll. But just enrolling won't make you any money. See, getting started the right way is very, very important. And here's what we recommend for every single one on this call. Get started in our recommended influencer quick start package. Number 2 means Pico G2 device. Get that because you're going to want to try it, experience it, let other people try it, experience it, and automatically they will want one. That'll be $500 plus tax and shipping. And get the VRLU subscription and try this service out. So in total, it'll cost roughly $698 plus tax and shipping, but I promise you, every dollar you spend will be worth it, and it'll also make you a GPS influencer, being able to get positioned in our business, to make some serious money, and be able to market future products we're gonna be coming out with. See, one thing I love about GPS is, yes, we're the first company to get involved in VR and VR media contents, but we're also going to be marketing beauty in the near future. We're also going to be having nutrition, essential service. We're going to have real estate referral program, automobile, legal service, entertainment, and we're going to be doing so many things over the next few months, next few years, that the future looks very bright, not just for all of us on this call, but so many people who are going to become customers and influencers of GPS. So now you understand this is a business that offers VR and many other products to come. I want to talk about the benefit of being an influencer with GPS. See, in GPS, there's 9 different ways where you could earn money or take advantage of our compensation plan. The very first one is influencer marketing. All that means is you could go out there and retail the product and have an opportunity to earn up to 10% commission on all the sales you make. But one thing I know about sales is this: not everyone's gonna be good at it. As long as I've been in the industry for 15 years, I've seen some really good, I've seen some really bad, but here's the beauty about this industry. It's called working smart. See, whether you like the business or not, all you gotta do is ask yourself, would other people like to take advantage of VR if all the major companies are getting involved? Absolutely. Are there people that wanna make money on this industry? You better believe it. And by introducing other people to our GPS program, you can now take advantage of compensation plan number 2, which is the GIM bonus. In our compensation plan, we have an opportunity to just build 2 teams. It is a hybrid model, but we're also taking advantage of a binary compensation plan where 10% of the company's volume will get paid out on this binary program. And the maximum you can earn in just this portion is maxed out at $500,000 a month. Not saying you're gonna earn that. Well, there will be eventually people earning that, but that's what the maximum is at. So that number 2 alone is ridiculous. Number 3, for people that develop leaders, we have a check match for 4 generations, not 4 levels, 4 generations of leaders that earn money, starting at 40%, 30%, 20%, and 10%. See, there are companies out there that punish you if you go out there and help other people earn more money. But we believe when you help others make more money, you should get rewarded. So just imagine helping a dozen people, maybe 2 dozen people earn several $100s a week, several $1,000s a week, and you could earn 10 to 40% just on the check match. That part alone can get very lucrative. So all we care about is helping people make money. Number 4 is one of my favorites, but we have a separate slide. I'm gonna show you that, how that works. Number 5, unbelievable. Some of you won't be able to sleep when you understand our compensation plan. But number 6 is also very, very fun. 1% of the revenue, of the volume in your domestic market in the US, for people that become top leaders, will be able to split. It's pretty much having shares and getting a percentage. And number 7 just means global leadership pool. For the ones that advance in our rank and hit top positions, you'll be able to participate in the global pool. What I love about GPS is the founder of this company, Chairman Mr. Danny Bay, has created a compensation plan where we want to help people not just on our team, but people all over the world that's going to get involved in GPS, because the better the company does, the opportunity for us just being here in US, we could get a percentage off the world as this company grows. And number 8 and 9, all that means is for the first 12 weeks, we're gonna earn way more money, 30% more, so we could have a fast start. And number 9 just means influencer retreats. The company's gonna have almost 3 vacations a year, leadership event, then we're gonna have a vacation somewhere here in the US. And for the top leaders, we're gonna go somewhere around the world. The first one, for all the ones that become influencer 10,000 by the summer, we will be going to Singapore in September if the pandemic comes down and allows. But here's what I wanna talk about. 2 of my favorite ways to earn money, number 4 and 5. Because I've been in this industry for 15 years, but I have never seen a compensation plan this lucrative. See, we have levels starting at influencer 100, and it goes all the way up to influencer 200K. And what I love about our compensation plan is we are transparent right here. Outside of the 7 other ways, if you go out there and become influencer 100, and remember, all we do in our company is just build 2 teams. You become an influencer 100, and you can earn, if you take a look right here, a one-time bonus of $100. If you go influencer 250, one-time bonus of $250. The higher you go, the more upfront bonus you could earn one time, going all the way up to $3 million in one-time fast start bonus just for becoming the position of influencer 200K. Now that's a total of over $5 million up for grabs. And you know what's exciting? Not one person on this call has any rank advancement yet, because we're in pre-launch and only started on April 27th. And like I said right now, we're just aggressively looking for people that want to position themselves at the top at this binary program right now. So just imagine over the next few months, next few years, all these bonuses get paid out. The people that have the best chance are the ones getting started right now. But if you take a look at the monthly influencer level bonus, that's what you'll earn on a monthly basis outside of the 7 other ways we discussed by being at this position. You become an influencer 1000, you can earn $1,000 a month just by staying qualified at that position. If you add up all the other bonuses, it's a lot more. Influencer 10,000 means $10,000 a month if you just stay qualified at the position. And as you go higher, you can see that influencer 200K means $200,000 that you can earn by just staying qualified at that position. Once you get our compensation plan, once you fully get what we're working on, every one of you will have what is called GPS insomnia, where you cannot sleep because the money is there for grabs. This company was founded by a legend, a gentleman named Danny Bay. Like I said, it's one thing to be successful, but this gentleman is known to have broken every record to help others have become successful. And because of his experience in leadership, we have corporate staff that has tremendous years of experience in the direct selling industry. The people that are involved in GPS already, since Monday, over 1,000 influencers just in US. The leadership we have attracted, second to none, tremendous amount of experience. In fact, we're gonna have a chance to hear from a few of them right now. The first person I wanna bring up on this call right now is doing an incredible job in the islands of Hawaii. In fact, I believe this gentleman is in the island of Maui. I had a chance to get to know this gentleman for some time now. He's working very hard with his wife. Please help me welcome to the call, Mr. Marlon Cordero. Thanks for being on the call, brother.
And wow, like I'm freaking out. How many of you guys are excited to hear from a legend like Mr. On? The facts state facts. This gentleman has been in Success Magazine after Success Magazine. So thank you, sir. My name is Marlon Cordero, out in the islands of Hawaii. I live here on Maui. And man, am I so excited for all of you on this call right now. My background in this industry is about 7.5 years. And what I was taught and told is if you want success, follow those who have success. So I was lucky to partner up with a gentleman named Stuart Stan, who's literally responsible for me having success over my career, but he's just a gangster. Also in a network marketing industry, he's been in Success Magazine after Success Magazine for the 10.5 years he's been doing it. So I was asking him last week, what business project are you working on? And he said, I can't let you know, I gotta let you know. And finally on the 27th, he gave me all the information and my mind just blew. Like I was like, wow, I'm in. So I owe all my gratitude to Mr. Stuart Staton, Mr. Tommy Lee. And I want you guys, before I get off this call, to think of 3 things. When I'm getting involved in an opportunity or a business, you guys gotta realize there's 3 good things to look at. The number 1 is who you're in business with. And our CEO, our chairman, co-founder, Mr. Danny Bay, has opened countries, has impacted thousands and thousands of lives, literally has generated millions and millions of dollars of revenue. So that's somebody of integrity and with heart who is for his people. And that's somebody you want to partner up with. Number 2, the product and service matched with the timing. Obviously, this is a pandemic type of time with the crises of the COVID. All of us can get excited about being virtual. I mean, 2 months ago, virtual wasn't even really spoken of. Everything was online, and now it is virtual. So imagine being able to socialize with your family and taking advantage of that. But what I really want you guys to understand, and I'm gonna slow down, so I hope you guys all get this, is our timing now. Literally, if someone has sent you this video or this link and you're watching it, you can never, ever say again that you've never had a chance, at being in the beginning of $1 billion company overriding $1 trillion industries. This is it. Like, we have this one moment in time, so you're blessed to see this now. And the last thing, 7.5 years ago, I was a professional shirt folder at a surf shop here in the islands of Hawaii. I had 3 kids at the time, and now I have 5 beautiful children with my other half. And I was thinking, I got 2 jobs, I got kids, I can't do this. But I'm here to tell you that the average person can see success, guaranteed. Think about this. If you're watching this Zoom right now, you can have success. What did the person call you up or send you a message? You clicked it in the comfort of your home or took a break from work, and you are watching this video. So I can't wait to see you all have success with GPS. It's an honor and privilege, sir. Mr. On, I'll give it back to you. Aloha.
Hey, I love it, man. I hear the chicken in the background noise too, man. That's Maui, man. Hey, I heard you're having tremendous success. Glad to be in business to you, Merlon. Congratulations for the success you're having. The next individual we're going to have a chance to hear from is out of Georgia. Now, I've been hearing about this gentleman and his wife partnering up with us. They have tremendous success in this industry, even prior to GPS. And I am so excited and looking forward to what him and his wife has to do. Please help me welcome from Georgia, Mr. Carlos Wiley. Thanks for being on the call.
Hey, how's it going, Michael? How's it going out there?
Doing great.
Well, I want to thank you for allowing me to get on the call, and thank you for the wonderful introduction. You know, I have to be honest, this almost did not happen. And yes, you know, it is great to see opportunity from afar. But when we went to visit Mr. Bay out in Las Vegas, it was right at the beginning of the severity of what we're in right now as the pandemic situation. And I was a little apprehensive about traveling. But lo and behold, we did go out there. We sat with Mr. Bay at his wonderful home there in Las Vegas. And I saw something that I've never seen before. I saw market share. I saw market share within a company that has a product that can take us through generations to come. I saw something that can help not just myself, my wonderful wife, but generations of people that are going to come behind me with learning about this product. There's so many opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, that this product can actually give. And I don't want to waste time in sharing them, but just understand the possibilities of what we have with being the first. Being the first to be able to share this wonderful product with the U.S. and our teams. You know, when I sat with Mr. Bay, he told me that he built this compensation plan based off knowing that if you take the opportunity to join GPS, this may be the last company that you will ever join, okay? That you'll ever be a part of as far as network marketing. He wanted to make it so grand to the point to where you didn't have to look or do anything else. The compensation plan speaks for itself, ladies and gentlemen. There's $5 million that's available to you in bonuses, and that's just completely unheard of, Michael. So here in the Wiley household, we are completely fired up. We have our team fired up, and we are ready to take on the U.S. and abroad. Back to you there, Michael.
Wow, Mr. Wiley, I'm so excited to have you and your wife and your team as our partners. We look forward to seeing tremendous success from your team. And just like Mr. Wiley said, man, there's no compensation plan in the industry like GPS. The money is there. And here's the best part. Every one of you, like I said, are involved during pre-launch before all of the things are about to happen. So our final testimony from today is going to be a gentleman out of New York. This gentleman, talk about success. Wherever he goes, he always makes it happen. I saw him in our previous company. He shattered records and also is known to help so many other people have success. So please help me welcome to the call, Mr. Nassim Ahmed. Thanks for being on the call.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Thank you for having me on the call. It is a pleasure to be in your surrounding and your leadership. I've seen you on stage numerous times. And I always say when I get older, I'd like to be like you. I am 73 years old, and I, you know, one thing I can tell you is dreams have no deadline. But for 43 years in my life, I was a traditional business owner. And I realized that I did not own the business owned me. And I realized that in order for me to be free, I need to find a business there would be absentee management. Because if you're running your business, you're not as successful. If it's successful, it will be without you being in there. So I opened up a restaurant. It cost me $225,000 of an investment. I don't consider it a cost when it's a business. It's an investment. Why? Because I knew nothing about food, but I did know that people want to eat. I also opened up a furniture store in Vegas. I invested $500,000. Again, I knew nothing about the industry. I knew nothing about furniture, but I knew that people want furniture, and I had a passion for that. Without even knowing the business, I opened it up. I did the same thing with the eyeglass business. I had multiple eyeglass stores. Cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't call it a cost, I call it an investment. But I knew that people need glasses. So what happened is this: in life, business people, they make a decision and then they figured it out. Just like I did in all my life, and I made over $10 million doing so. The problem is the average person trying to figure it out and figure it out and figure out. And they just don't have the DNA. So if you want to seriously be successful in this business or any network marketing, what you need to do is make a decision and then figure it out. One other thing I can tell you is that a basketball is maybe about $15 in cost for an average person. But the Mike Jordan made millions of dollars with the same basketball. In a football, maybe cost $20, $25. I don't know. I don't play the game. But I know that Steve Young made millions and millions of dollars. The same thing with a golf ball, maybe a couple of dollars for a golf ball. But Tiger Woods made millions of dollars. What I'm trying to tell you is this: people are going to look at this virtual reality as a toy, as a gaming for most people. But there are people like us who are going to take this thing and make a fortune with it because the ability to grow and make things happen. So the one thing that I can adore and see is the fact that you and some of your other partners and Mr. Danny Bay have walked away from 6-7 figures income to do this and start from zero. Looking at you, I'm saying, wow, hats off to you. Why? Because you gambled everything you had to start up a thing. We have nothing to gamble. We have nothing to lose. Most of us have a job or something to do to fall back on. You have nothing. So the fact that you stood up and paved the way to do this, we are looking at you and saying, we are following success. You want to have success, you follow success. So in closing, here's what I could tell you. Most people see things happen. Some people make things happen. And everybody else says, what the hell happened? I don't want to be one of those. I am on board. I've been in network marketing for over 12 years. And I have walked away from a traditional business that owned me. And I haven't worked in over 10 years. But the reason I joined GPS is because this company has a heart. I also walked away from a nice income. And the reason I did is because I was winning, but my team was not winning. This business allows everyone to succeed. And with this, I can see the future not too far away from us. And we're all going to get to the very top. So again, Mike, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate your training and leadership, and we are following you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nassim. So excited to partner up with you. And like I said, guys, we have attracted so many leaders from different industries, different companies, giving up what they have to just be a part of this company because we know everything rises and falls on leadership. Danny Bay is the chairman of our company. He might be young, only in his mid-30s, but he has experience of over 20 years. He has experience of doing over $1 billion in sales. He has experience of speaking in front of hundreds of thousands of people around the world. But like I said, most importantly, have developed other leaders how to do it. And when he started and founded this company in the first quarter of 2020, all I knew was somehow I need to partner up with him. And just like Mr. Wiley said, make it my last network marketing company. I've been in the industry for 15 years. I've been very blessed to have met leaders like Danny Bays who helped me from 20 to now earn a fortune, like I said. But to walk away from what I have and start over is all because of the vision of where GPS is. The pre-launch stage here in US and us being able to pioneer the VR, AR industry as a networking organization here in the US and the only company doing it. So in closing, every one of us had a chance to see GPS at pre-launch. This is a hybrid comp plan, but we are one of the most aggressive binary, meaning everyone on this call, no matter how long they do it or how new they are, can only have 2 direct people on their team. Everything else goes underneath. What that means is if you don't make a decision to get started today, every minute, every hour you think about, we're having so many people get started. The 27th was our pre-launch, and like I said, I was influencer ID number 1, but already it's at 1,250 plus for people getting started. Every minute, every hour, someone's doing it, and you don't want to miss out on it. If we are attracting the best leaders all across US, and people all over the world are calling us right now saying, how do I position myself? And you've been invited on this, thank God, thank Lord that you are blessed enough to be on this call, and thank the person that invited you down. All we want you to do is make a simple decision and get back to the person that invited you down and let them know, number 1, you want to work with us and you're in, or number 2, you want to try out our product. And for all of the GPS influencer, I want to remind you guys, tomorrow is our very first day in the month of May. We're going to have our leadership at this time with chairman of this company, Mr. Danny Bay. All of you will get a chance to meet him, hear the vision, and he's got a special training plan for just the ones that got involved in pre-launch. And this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 o'clock Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, will be our very first GPS US training. Get started with us and get ready to make some serious money and have fun doing it with GPS. I appreciate you guys being on this call. God bless. Have a great night, great afternoon. We'll see you guys tomorrow with Mr. Danny Bay. Have a great evening, everybody.